I just got off the phone with Andre. They're sending the contracts tomorrow.
Oh, that's great news, Dad. Are there any strings attached?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. And there's one you're not gonna like.
Is it Granson?
Yep. They think it's only going to keep losing money.
But Dad, I went over it again last night, and I am sure that my restructuring plan will work. I know I can make that mill profitable if we make changes now.
Unfortunately, we don't have much time. We need to close this deal right away. You know how important this is.
Okay, Dad.
All right?
Yeah, well, I'm on my way in, so we can talk about it when I get there.
See you soon.
Bye.
Hello?
Jim, it's Catherine. Listen, I know I said I was coming out in a couple weeks, but I think we're gonna have to move everything up.
Move it up? Why? Did something happen?
I'll tell you all about it when I get there. But listen, I'm flying in tonight. I'm gonna be staying for about 3 weeks, so if you could arrange a car for me, that'd be great.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope, I'll just see you bright and early.
Have a safe flight.
Thanks, Jim.
This can't be good.
So what else do you do for fun?
All kinds of stuff.
Hi, Claire. Mark?
Mr. Freely. Well, better get some sleep.
Jane in her office yet?
Yeah, she's there.
Good morning, Jim.
Hi, Jane.
Good morning.
Can you reschedule that meeting with Ron Whitman? Catherine Morrison will be here tomorrow, and I need to meet with her first thing.
Sure. I thought Catherine wasn't coming to Grants until next month.
I guess she changed her mind. You can move Ron to the afternoon. Thanks, Jane.
Sean? Hey, Sean! Sean, are you there? Hello.
Hey, it's me. Did you get my message?
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, I got your email. Sorry. Yes, I'll work on that and I'll call you right back.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
So you're saying I shouldn't even go? Dad, we've been planning this restructure for months. Why are they being so difficult?
Well, they know the paper mills are marginally profitable and there's been a slump in the news business.
Yeah, but do they understand that we're not only going to modernize this plant, we're also going to diversify?
They know. They know that. But the conditions are clear. If we can't prove we can turn the mill around by the time this deal goes through, they want the plants closed. And, hun, I can't risk losing a $300 million deal. If the deal doesn't go through, we don't go public. And we know the Europeans can easily take their money someplace else.
I was going to go out there in the next few weeks after I finished the Conrad project. We should have gotten this going 6 months ago.
Look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go. I think you put together a good plan, but 1 month, Kath, it just isn't enough time.
But Dad, Granson is where you started. What are we going to tell the people there if we don't at least try? Some of them have been with you since the beginning.
So you're really set on doing this? Okay. Well, I'll Call Andre, tell him you've been working on a plan, tell him we need a little time to implement it, and then we'll see what he says.
Thank you.
I'm not making any promises.
I know.
Just you get back there and do your best.
I will.
So, are these mushrooms organic?
Of course.
Uncle Tony, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
No trouble. I just worried a little bit when you called and said that your flight was delayed.
Oh, I'm used to that. Happens all the time these days.
Wouldn't know. Haven't flown in ages. You know, I don't know how you can do it. You know, with that working in Europe and Asia, flying all around. Anyway, I'm just glad that you can stay for more than a couple of days.
Me too. You know, last time I think you cooked for me here was right after my divorce from Michael.
Really? Well, that must have been 3 years ago. I had just sold the charter boat and I was retired, I think.
You made a chocolate cake for me then, too. And that one looks just as amazing.
So how is it working with your dad? You lasted a lot longer than I would have.
Tony?
Hey, I'm not gonna start. I just know how difficult he can be. He was impossible when we worked together as partners, and I'm sure that he hasn't changed a bit.
That's all you're saying, huh?
Yep, that's all I'm saying. And I can say that because I'm his brother. All he cares about is the bottom line. Don't let him ever convince you that that's the only way to think.
Tony, if that's all I cared about, I wouldn't be here.
Well, that's true.
Dad thinks I'm wasting my time trying to save this mill.
Are you?
Probably. 3 weeks trying to get all this done is pretty unrealistic.
Jane Parker works at the mill now.
Oh, yeah. Is that Sean's sister?
Yeah. I'm gonna see her tomorrow.
Sean? Sean, you there?
Finally, Sean. We are going to make things right.
Catherine, Sean's suicide wasn't your fault.
I know. I just didn't handle things well. I want to resolve things between Jane and me.
I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say to her, but I was thinking about taking her to lunch tomorrow. You know, so we can talk.
The right words will come. I mean, you know, it won't be easy, but it'll be good for you and for Jane.
Yeah. I know.
Mom, what are you doing? Please let me do that.
I tried to wait for you to get back. I was
was getting hungry. I'm just so clumsy these days.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time. I'll make you something to eat.
Where were you?
Oh, I got tied up at work.
I tried to call you there.
Well, I must have been in the copy room.
You know I don't appreciate this.
What?
Ever since the doctors told me that I couldn't have another surgery, you have stopped being truthful with me. Makes me feel like a child.
All right. Catherine is back.
Why?
I don't know. Some big issue with the mills. Jim wouldn't elaborate. She was supposed to come in next month, and she moved her trip up. You see, this is why I didn't want to tell you.
She's not going to come here, is she? I don't want to see her.
No. I promise you won't have to see her. Okay, I will deal with Catherine. You just concentrate on getting well. And the doctor said stress wasn't good for your heart, remember? So don't think about her.
I need to lie down.
Okay.
No. I can do it. I just need to be alone for a little bit.
I'll make you something and I'll bring it to you in a bit. How much he suffered because of you. But you will. Very soon.
"3 weeks? I have a feeling she's bringing bad news.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope I don't get fired. I'll die if I have to go back to waiting tables.
Oh, come on, you're way past that.
Thanks, Jane.
Anyway, when Wendy comes in, tell her I want to see her. I have to talk to her about our vacation time.
Jane, hi. Nice to see you.
Thanks. You too.
I was sorry to miss you last time I was here, but I guess you were on vacation or something?
Yeah, I probably was.
Hi, what's your name?
Claire.
Catherine Morrison. Nice to meet you. I'm here to see Jim. He's expecting me.
Mr. Freedy, Catherine has arrived.
Jane, if you're not busy, would you like to go to lunch today? Just the two of us?
Catherine, you made it.
Hey.
How was your flight?
Not too bad.
Let's talk in my office.
Okay. Was lunch good?
Well, actually, I have a lot to finish up for Jim.
You two want to go for lunch? Don't worry about it, Jane. Take all the time you need.
All right, then.
Great.
This is a hell of a package, Catherine. You want tax rebates, free water and power, deferred property taxes. You want them to rebuild the access roads?
It's a much bigger complex. There's more traffic.
Yeah, but you're asking for millions of dollars in incentives.
Jim, we have no choice. There's just no other way.
Yeah, but even if they approve all of this, it's going to take at least 6 months. I mean, when it comes to the city, Nothing happens fast.
I just need a verbal commitment from them that they'll pass it when the time comes. Look, Jim, I know it's not going to be easy, but we have to give it a shot. I've set up a meeting for tomorrow with Councilman Porter to get the ball rolling.
Reduce payroll by 30%. That's gonna hurt.
I'd rather lay off 150 than 700, wouldn't you?
You're right.
Damn it!
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
I thought we'd have lunch at the cemetery today.
What?
Yeah, right by Sean's grave. It'll be like he's still here.
Are you out of your mind?
Jane?
What?
Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I just spilled some coffee.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll clean it up.
Thank you.
I thought we'd have a lot more time.
Jim, I'm sorry to drop this bomb on you. I need you to help me figure out who we should lay off and who we can retrain.
Jane can help us with that as well. She handles the personnel reports, keeps the yearly evaluations.
How is Jane, by the way?
Jane's Jane, you know? All she ever does is work and look after her mom. Her mother was diagnosed a couple of years ago with a heart condition. She relies on Jane an awful lot.
Is it serious?
Yeah, it seems so. Jane's pretty tight-lipped about personal stuff, so I don't ask a lot of questions.
Ready to go to lunch?
Yep. I'll be there in just a minute.
Great.
Let's have lunch.
So you're doing well. Jim says you're a real asset to him.
Well, I did my best.
I was really glad to hear a few years ago when he told me you were hired on as human resources manager.
Oh?
Yeah, I mean, after everything you went through with losing Sean, I was just really happy to hear that things were turning out for you.
Well, you know, Mom developed a heart condition the same year that Sean died, and the extra money pays for medical stuff, so...
How is your mom?
She's been better.
I'm sorry to hear that. She's a really nice lady.
Thank you.
Jane, for a long time I've really regretted not coming back for Sean's funeral.
You were in Europe?
No, it wasn't just that. I didn't know what to do. After what Sean wrote about me in his suicide note, I didn't know if you and your mom would want me to show up. And the last thing I wanted to do was to cause you two more pain.
Well, I think Sean would have wanted you there. He loved you very much. Well, that was obvious from his suicide note, right? When you left him, he was crushed.
Jane, did Sean ever tell you why we broke up?
Just that you decided to leave, to go to school in Switzerland.
That's not exactly what happened. I actually broke up with him a week before I found out that I was accepted.
Why? Why did you break up with him?
He would call me all the time, 10 to 15 times a day. I would see him following me. When I was at track practice after school, he'd be sitting in his car just watching me, and I couldn't understand his behavior.
I'm sorry. Catherine, would you just excuse me? Just for a minute.
No. I won't sit there and listen to her say these lies about you. It's not right. It's just not right.
You can justify what you did any way you want, Catherine, but I will not let you destroy my brother's memory with your disgusting, self-serving lies.
Jane, please.
You are the reason Sean is dead. You are the reason my mother is sick. The last 15 years have been hell for us, all because of you.
Jane, please, put the gun down. I don't know what to say. I am so sorry if I upset you. I wanted to talk to you. It's always bothered me how you and I left things and...
It's okay, let's just talk about something else. I still get emotional when it comes to Sean.
Okay, I'm sorry. Probably should have brought any of that up.
No, I'm glad you did. You know, certain things are much clearer to me now. I understand. Everything.
So what if we make it voluntary? I mean, if they retire early, they'll still get 75% of their pension.
The union, they like to protect the guys that have been here the longest. You lay off the younger guys, they can find them new jobs. Cut loose the old guys, they're out of luck.
Yeah, but the young ones are the ones who have the skill sets that we need.
County reporter, city desk.
Hi there.
Hello.
Yeah, I got a lead on a big story for you.
Can I ask who's speaking?
No, I won't tell you my name.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Catherine Morrison of Morrison Paper is in town.
This is not easy.
Yeah,
Jim, Mr. Morrison on line 2 for Catherine.
thanks. James, I'm here in the office with your daughter. We're hard at work.
I'm sure you are. She's very committed. So I just got off the phone with Andre.
Oh, yeah? What did he say about the extension?
Not possible. They're adamant they have to get this deal closed.
Okay, well, I guess it was worth a shot.
Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Okay, Dad. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
Someone from County Reporter is holding on line 1
County reporter. What's he want?
to speak to Catherine. He's doing a story about the mill. He asked me if it was closing.
Great. That's just what we need.
Thanks, Claire. I'll take care of it.
Claire? Something wrong?
The County Reporter is on with Catherine. He wanted to know if we were going under.
Going under? What are you talking about?
Catherine didn't say anything to you about this at lunch?
No, nothing.
That's not right. If they're thinking of closing us down, the employees should be the first to know.
I agree. I mean, that's just wrong.
Yeah, well, whoever your sources are, they're unreliable. That's all I have to say.
I may have some questions for your employees.
Fine.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What's going on?
Someone's been running their mouth off to the reporter.
Oh, no.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. Now everyone is going to panic.
Here's the file that you were asking for. If there's anything I can help with.
You might as well tell her. She's going to find out tomorrow anyway.
We have to restructure. If Catherine can convince City Council to approve her incentive package, then we close 3 plants and we renovate one here in Granson.
What if council doesn't approve it?
Then we'll have to close all the plants. And even if they do accept my proposal, there will be layoffs.
How many?
That's what we're trying to determine.
Jim, it's almost 4 o'clock. Ron Whitman's gonna be here any minute. If you want, I can try to reschedule again.
Damn it, I forgot about that. No, we'll hold it in the boardroom. Catherine can work here. Let's hope Ron will be receptive.
Who's Ron?
Guy from the Centerville plant. I had to pass him over for promotion a couple of months ago because of his temper. He's been causing problems ever since.
We know what happened.
Look, he got in my face, not the other way around.
2 people said it was you that started it.
Oh, and they couldn't be lying, could they?
Listen to me, you gotta get this temper of yours under control. I'm not kidding. You've been getting into it with everyone on your floor. This keeps up, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, it's always me, ain't it?
Right.
No, I heard you, loud and clear.
Hell of a day, Jane, hell of a day.
You got that right.
Mom! I've brought you tuna on whole wheat with a salad.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
How are you feeling today?
Pretty tired. Did you see Catherine today?
Yes. We had lunch.
You had lunch with her?
Mom, please don't get upset. Okay, I had no choice. She asked. This is from Sean's room.
I'd almost forgotten this one. I went up there this morning to get an extra blanket and...
Mom, you're not supposed to go up and down the stairs alone.
Yes, I know, but I can...
I'm just going to, put this back in his room before it gets misplaced. Mom, you said you would leave everything alone.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm okay.
Just eat your sandwich and I'll get your pills.
All right.
We've waited a long time for this, haven't we? Don't worry. Catherine will be gone soon enough.
Come in.
This should work with your laptop.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. These cookies are so good. I am never moving out.
Well, I figured you might have had a tough day.
Oh, gosh. Between the tension at the office and someone leaking information to the newspaper, I've had better. Plus, now I have to figure out who to lay off. Craig Boyd.
You're not letting him go. You know, he just lost a grandson.
I know, in the Middle East. Oh, Tony. It was all so much easier when it was just names on a spreadsheet. If my dad were doing this, he'd be done by now.
Can I offer you some advice?
Please.
Don't ever think that your dad knows better than you. Quite the contrary, I'd say.
I'll call you as soon as something's official.
Just keep it warm.
I'll talk to you soon, huh?
All right.
My phone's ringing off the hook. Claire,
Yes, Jim.
tell everyone I'm in a meeting, but I'll call them back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Catherine, Catherine. So used to getting what you want. Well, that charmed little life of yours might end up being shorter than expected. Catherine.
Did you finish the list?
Almost. I stayed up late last night. Look over my recommendations. We can make the final list this afternoon together.
All right. I'll call everyone in around 2.
Okay.
So, tell me, you think Pierre's cute?
Catherine, are you leaving?
Yeah, I have a meeting at Dave Porter's office.
Tell him I said hi.
You know him?
He's my uncle.
Councilman Porter is your uncle?
He's married to my aunt.
I will definitely tell him. All right, see y'all later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm not saying the city council won't approve it, Ms. Morrison, but to do all this in only 3 weeks? I mean, we're talking city attorney, zoning commission, water and power, tax board. I have to say, you must believe in miracles.
Well, from what I hear, you're the one who could make miracles happen. Because you know everyone in this city. Mr. Porter.
Call me David.
David, if I don't get the city council's commitment to vote yes on this proposal, a lot of good, hard-working voters are going to lose their jobs, and you could be the one to make sure this doesn't happen. I have done all the legwork. All I need is for you to help me convince these people to move fast.
I know. I know. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Very much.
You know, my father was in Rotary with yours way back when.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
I was thinking maybe you and I could go out to dinner tomorrow night. I'd love to know what your father's been up to since he moved to Missouri.
Oh, thank you very much. But actually, with everything going on at the office, I don't even have a free evening. But I will call you later in the week to find out how things are going on your end.
Certainly. I'll get right on it.
Okay. Hey, how'd it go?
It went okay. You know, I think he's on board. Even though I turned him down for dinner.
Yeah, I heard some stories about that guy.
Regardless, he's gonna give it a shot, even with no time.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. If he doesn't hit any snags, we could actually be in good shape.
This was a great idea, by the way. It's so hard being chained to that desk all day.
Tell me about it, especially with everything being so tense right now. They're having a meeting when we get back to let everybody know what's going on.
Not knowing's the hard part.
Hey, I didn't know Porter was your uncle. Is he married to your aunt on your mom's side or your dad's?
My mom's sister. They're not going to be married much longer, though.
What are you talking about? They're getting a divorce?
As soon as he gets reelected for second term. Promised her a big settlement if she'd wait.
That's too bad, you know. I've seen him on TV. He looks like a nice guy.
He is a complete jerk. He cheats on her constantly. Slept with like a dozen women since they got married.
Seriously, a dozen?
At least. I'm not even kidding. Picks him up in the Haymarket area. This little place called the Foundation. His buddy owns it.
Wow, I'm surprised she's put up with it this long.
They have an arrangement.
What's up?
She keeps quiet about the affairs and plays wife till he gets reelected. Once those ballots are counted, she's moving up to Maine. Trust me, she can't wait.
I'll bet.
So that is pretty much where we stand. Anyone have any questions?
So these layoffs that you're talking about, when are we actually going to find out who'll be affected?
Well, we're working on that, and we will be consulting with all of you within the next few days. Oh, and I forgot. We will have job retraining services available for those who need to find new jobs. We've also talked with the union, and they seem to be willing to work with us. I probably don't need to tell you all this, but please keep this confidential until it's final, because we don't want people to panic. Anyone else? All right, well, if there are no more questions, then I guess we should all get back to work. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so far so good. We told all the managers today about what was going on. Oh, and Porter called. He set up a meeting with the zoning commission for me.
Good. That's good.
Dad, what is it? I can hear it in your voice. Something's wrong.
Oh, well, I'm glad everything's going fine with the city.
But what?
I just don't want you to be disappointed. And we've got a lot going on back here. I could really use you here.
Dad, we discussed this. I told Jim I was going to give it my best shot, and that is what I intend to do. I wish you could be more supportive.
Okay, honey. Whatever you want, I'm here to help.
All right, thank you. Listen, I'll call you tomorrow after the meeting.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. Your dad thinks what he thinks, and nobody could change his mind.
Yeah, but it's weird because he acts like he wants to help,
and then he doesn't.
He wasn't always like that, you know. When we were kids, he was hardly interested in business at all.
Really? I thought he'd be born with a calculator in his hand.
No, he was much more idealistic. You know, we were both gonna buy fishing boats, and then we were gonna move to Florida, and we're gonna take people out fishing for snook.
Snook?
Yeah. That's a fish, weighs about 15 pounds, fights real hard.
Wow, that's a far cry from running Morrison Enterprises.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Well, I've been wanting to do it for a while. I mean, I know Erie isn't the same as Florida, but I found this guy who was selling his fishing boats, and I told your dad about it, and he was excited, really excited.
And what changed?
It was as if he forgot all about what it took to have fun when you're running a business, you know? I mean, it wasn't the way I wanted to do things. Well, of course, eventually it all came to a head. We had a big fight. Your dad pulled out his money. I had to take out a loan. And I haven't talked much to him ever since.
Yeah. Dad can be tough.
You know, most people would look at your dad and say that he turned out to be a lot more successful than I did. Well, he sure makes a lot more money. But right now, he's sitting in his office worried about negotiating with the Europeans, and I'm sitting here having a glass of wine with my wonderful niece. So I ask you, who made the right choice? Catherine, I know it's important to you what your dad thinks, but don't hold your breath waiting for his approval.
I don't.
And just because he defines success one way doesn't mean that's the only way.
Point taken.
Yeah, good.
Well, I should probably get some sleep. Who knows what surprises await me tomorrow.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night. Thanks for dinner.
Oh, you're welcome.
You spoil me.
No, I try.
See how you handle this. Where did you put it, Jim? See her face tomorrow. They are gonna tear her apart.
Oh, that's my phone. Hi.
Catherine, how soon can you get into the office?
I was just gonna leave in a few minutes. Why? What's wrong?
Claire just called. Someone broke in last night.
What are you talking about?
Well, when she logged onto her computer, she realized that someone had gotten into her email around 3 a.m. They sent the list of terminations to everyone in the company.
What?
People are calling in, they're all fired up.
Why would anyone do this? They found out they were laid off through an email?
Yeah, it's awful. I'm heading there now.
I'm on my way. This is unbelievable. Where's Jim?
He's in his office.
Looks like someone picked the lock. Didn't see any scratches out there, though.
Too damn many people have keys to the front door.
Jim.
Catherine, hi.
So, we know anything?
Not really. Mark here was on duty last night. He didn't see anyone.
I came by this office 3 times. I didn't see a thing.
Claire noticed the scratches this morning when she saw Jim's door wasn't completely closed.
Whoever it was apparently got into my office. They took the list, and then they sent the email from Claire's computer in the reception.
Jim, who in the world would do this to us?
I haven't the slightest.
And what do they possibly gain from it?
Let's take another look at that computer.
So there's no protective password on Claire's computer?
Well, there is, but it's separate from the office email.
I swear, I logged off the computer before I left last night.
Even so, if you didn't log off email as well, once someone gets onto the terminal, they can get into your email account.
So whose password was used last night?
IT's checking on it. I told them we needed it as soon as possible. They said they'd do their best.
These poor people. What a disaster.
Angie.
Jim, I need to talk to you. Please, Jim, please tell me this is some kind of joke. No, don't do this to him. You should have seen the look on his face when he showed me this email this morning.
Angie, you know I'd never do anything to intentionally hurt Dale. We've been friends a long time.
He came to our wedding, Jim. To Johnny's christening. How can you do this? 5 years to retirement, you know he's not going to be able to find something else.
Dale's a hard worker, and we'll pay to have him retrained.
Jim, he's 60. He's not going to find anything else. It's not just the money. This job gives him a reason to get up in the morning. Don't take that away from him.
I wish there was something I can do.
I get it. This is coming from her, isn't it?
No, Miss Morrison is doing everything she can.
Who made the final decision to lay folks off?
I did. But if we don't make changes, we'll be forced to close everything.
Forced? The only thing forcing you to do anything is your desire to make more money. Don't you have enough already?
Angie, please.
All you care about is how to put more cash in your own pockets. Let me ask you something. What kind of car do you drive, Miss Morrison? How much did that jacket you're wearing cost? That jewelry? All these people want to do is work and support their families. They don't ask for much, and you can't even let them have that. We believe that if we worked hard for you, you'd take care of us. What you're doing here isn't right.
Such a nasty thing on my car. Could be anyone, Catherine. The way this is going, there'll be lots of people with a reason to kill you.
I'm really sorry to be leaving you right now, but I'm meeting Porter down at City Hall. We're speaking to the Zoning Commission.
It's okay. You better get going.
You okay?
This is really starting to get to me, Catherine.
I know. A lot of people hate me, too. Well, I'll call you when I'm done.
I'm gonna check with IT.
I'll see how they're coming with that password.
Great.
It's just great.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, you wanted to see us?
I just heard from IT. They know who sent that email.
Who?
Ron Whitman.
Wow, you just told him a couple days ago that he had to stop.
I know.
But how would he know about the list, though?
You know how these things get out.
I'm gonna have to terminate him. They're sending him over after his shift.
I can't believe it. That meeting went so much better than I expected.
Well, see what can happen when you know the right people?
This is great. I'm going to call my dad and tell him the good news.
We still have a long way to go, but I think I can get us in to meet with Water and Power tomorrow. I'm still waiting to hear from the tax board. I'll let you know.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have no reason to fire me, so you're trying to pin stuff on me that I didn't do.
And you're sure you didn't give your computer password to anyone else?
Yeah, I'm sure. But that doesn't mean someone else didn't get their hands on it. I know I can have a temper. But you know I would never do something like this. Come on. Break into an office in the middle of the night?
There's an awful lot suggesting it was you. It's too much to be a coincidence.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. I didn't break in and I didn't send any emails.
I'm sorry, Ron. Facts say otherwise. I gotta let you go.
Fine. Now, you know what? I quit. Because I wouldn't want to work for any company that would do this to their employees.
Hey, Mom. What you got there? Oh. This is for a funeral home. What the hell are you doing?
Putting some stuff in order.
No, 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 no. I will not let you do this.
Jane, honey.
No.
Listen to me. We have to talk about this stuff. I don't have much time left.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You heard what the doctor said.
The doctors are wrong. I know things are really stressful right now. Okay, they are for me too, but...
Jane, I don't want to get better.
What?
When Sean died, the only reason I stayed was for you, to make sure you'd be okay. My heart was broken, but I willed it to be strong, because I knew you needed me. But my heart was never the same after that.
We will find another doctor to perform the surgery.
I want to be with your brother. When the time comes, I'm not going to fight it, and I don't want another surgery.
No. No, you can't leave me. No, you're all I have left. And I couldn't go through it again. I can't.
It's not fair what she's done to us, is it? I stay here and miss him, or go and miss you.
I hate her. I hate her so much.
I know, honey. So do I.
So did Jim say he was going to be late?
Not to me. Do you want me to try him?
Morning. Hey, Jane. Yeah. Actually, that'd be great.
Hey, I was thinking, if it's all right with you, I'd like to go out and get some bagels and donuts and juice and stuff for the office. You know, lighten things up around here. My treat.
That's a very sweet idea, Jane.
He's not answering.
Jim, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'll be in my office.
Looks like he started drinking again.
Jane, get whatever you want for the office. Just bring me the receipt and I'll reimburse you.
Thanks. Oh, sure. Then she gets to look like the thoughtful one. You want to come with me to get the bagels?
I'd love to. Let me see if Eric can watch the phones.
I know. Hey, so what was the name of that place you said your uncle goes to a lot?
Foundation. Why?
Oh, it is the same place. So I met this really cute guy last night. He bartends there.
Really? You met someone?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. It's about time.
No kidding.
Oh, hold on a sec. Did we pick up any cranberry muffins for Eric?
Right here. So I bet this guy knows your uncle.
Well, if he works on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, that's when David goes.
Always the same days?
Yeah, he goes on the nights my aunt takes her sculpting class.
Jeffrey's in. How may I help you?
Hi. This is the closest hotel to the Haymarket, right?
Yes, we're just 1 block away around the corner.
Good. Okay, yes, I'm going to need a reservation for tonight.
Okay, and who am I speaking to?
Leslie Smith is the name.
Great. 1 moment while I confirm your reservation.
Certainly. I'll hold.
Because they spent...
Hi. I'm gonna take off a bit early tonight, if you don't mind. I've got to take my mother into the doctor.
Is she okay?
Oh, yeah. It's just routine.
No problem. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks. Good night.
That's too bad. Okay.
Here you go. Appreciate it. Thanks. You know that type. Really? No, I think I understand. Wait, can we get around?
Oh, I am so sorry. I hope I didn't get any on you.
No, maybe a little on the floor.
Never could walk in heels.
So, I'll give you guys a call next week. I think we can set something up. Cool? My name's David, by the way.
Leslie. So my hotel room is just down the street. We could continue our intellectual discussion there.
make a quick call. I'll be right back.
Don't take too long.
You feeling okay, Dave?
I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
Sure. Take your time. I'm in no rush. David. Okay, David. Let's give me a sexy look. Nice. Just a couple more. About time you woke up, sleepyhead.
What happened?
Don't remember? Maybe this will jog your memory.
You took pictures of us?
I sure did. This one's my favorite.
Why?
Well, because I needed proof. I didn't think anyone would believe me about our affair. See, that one's a little blurry, but don't worry, I've got better ones. You know, I really think this might cost you the election, David.
What the hell is this crap about?
Now, before you get upset, let me explain. No one will ever see these pictures, but you have to do me one little favor. Can you promise me that? One itsy bitsy little favor.
You're not gonna blackmail me.
Don't even bother. I already sent them to my home computer.
What do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. What I want is for you to make sure the city takes its sweet time to approve the incentives for the Morrison paper mill. So long, in fact, that the mills have to close.
Why?
Why isn't important. What is important is that you make sure they slow down the process. I'll make sure these pictures stay between you and me. So, call Catherine today. Tell her the bad news. And if you don't follow through, David, I will know. Checkout's at 11. Take your time.
What? No, I don't understand. You're not even going to continue trying?
I can't.
But you said that everything was going so well.
What was wrong, Catherine?
David, look, I know that you can do this.
I've got to go now.
Yeah, no, David.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe it. He hung up on me.
What's going on?
I don't have a clue. He said he couldn't get the work done in the time frame that we needed, and so he wasn't going to waste everybody's time and chase the impossible.
There's something really strange happening here, Catherine. If I was a little more paranoid, I'd say somebody got to him.
You think it was the same person who sent the email?
Well, the email, the newspaper, everything.
What connection would Ron Whitman have with Councilman Porter?
Well, that's what I mean. Look, I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I'm wondering if I haven't made a mistake.
A mistake?
What if Ron Whitman really didn't send that email after all? I know he's upset with me, but this just isn't his style. I've known Ron for a lot of years. Look, he's the kind of guy that'll confront you head on whether he's right or wrong, but for him to do something so sneaky and planned out just doesn't seem right.
So you think someone stole Ron's password, and that same person convinced Porter to change his mind?
I don't know what I think yet.
Well, Jim, I mean, if that's the case, we have to find out who it is and why. Because, I mean, I could come up with another plan, but they'd probably just sabotage that too.
And I could be wrong. It's just a feeling.
Okay, well, how can we find out for sure if Ron sent that email?
Well, maybe I could have a talk with Goldie Miller. Maybe Ron said something to her about it.
Who's she?
Ron's ex.
You can go ahead and delete that one, but send it to me first, okay?
Okay, Jane.
Is everything okay with Catherine?
Yeah, she just got some bad news from Porter.
Oh, no.
Jane, can you go through your files and see if you've got contact information for Goldie Miller? She used to work for us a while back.
Sure, as soon as I'm done here with Claire. Well, why does he want to talk to her? Hi, Jim. I looked for that file on Goldie Miller, but I don't seem to have it.
Are you sure? She quit shortly after you started working here. It should be in your office.
I know. I must have lost it or something. I will look for it, but I don't have a number for you to reach her.
Well, that's weird. You know what? I think Eric said she's working at some doctor's office now. I'll see if he's got a number for her.
We broke up about a year ago, but I still see him a lot because of the baby and all.
Did Ron tell you that he got fired?
Yeah. Came over to the house hollering about how he got railroaded and this and that. Said you blamed him for writing some email or something.
Yeah, that's about right. Goldie, if I ask you a question, will you be honest with me?
You know I will. I thought you should know that management plans to terminate the following people.
Yeah, then he gave this list with the names on it. All those people found out from this that they were going to be laid off. So, what's your gut say, Goldie? Do you think Ron could really have done this?
He could fly off the handle at times, but I can tell you for a fact that Ron didn't write this.
Why? What do you mean?
Management, terminate, that ain't Ron. Here, I'll show you. This is a note he wrote me this morning about some stuff he needs me to pick up for the baby. See, he writes like a first grader. Practically every darn word's misspelled.
What the hell is she showing him?
But on his application for promotion last year, it didn't look anything like this. There wasn't a single typo on it anywhere.
That's because I filled it out for him. Believe me, there's no way Ron wrote that email.
So we have some bad news. Jim and I have reason to believe that someone's trying to stop the city from accepting our proposal. Possibly someone from within this company.
Why would anyone want that? We'll all lose our jobs.
We don't know yet.
I'm not sure I understand. Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
I don't want to get into details, but we thought you two should know since this may well be a personnel issue.
Is there anything we can do?
No, not yet. I'm talking to the bank about a loan, and that should buy us more time. But from now on, we have to keep everything about this restructure extremely quiet.
Don't share anything we tell you with anyone.
Of course not.
Thanks, guys.
You think you know people, huh?
Really?
So whose password was used last night?
Management? Terminate? That ain't Ron. See, he writes like a first grader. Believe me, there's no way Ron wrote that email.
And you're sure that you didn't give your computer password to anyone else?
Yeah, I'm sure. But that doesn't mean someone else didn't get their hands on it.
Jane can help us with that as well. She handles the personnel reports, keeps the yearly evaluations.
She could have had Ron's password.
Jane, honey, I need your help. Coming, Mom.
This is Jane. Leave a message.
Hi, Jane. It's Jim.
You have one new message.
Hi, Jane. It's Jim. Tasha went on vacation without leaving me the password to her computer. Could you check and see if you've got the passwords on file? Thanks, Jane.
Why would he want anything off Tasha's computer? Unless it's not Tasha's password he cares about.
Jane, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you about the meeting today.
Okay. Come on in, we can talk in the den.
I'm sorry to come by unannounced, but, well, it's just been bothering me all day.
What has?
It's Catherine. I feel like she thinks I'm the one who sent the email. I mean, she hasn't said it outright, but I think that's what she's implying.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, Jane.
Jim, you don't think I've had anything to do with what's been going on, do you?
Well, have you?
No.
I've been thinking about this a lot. And when it comes right down to it, there's not a lot of people that could have pulled off that email using Ron's password.
Jim, it was Ron. I don't understand why you don't think it was. I mean, you know how angry he's been with you for so long.
Yeah, yes I do.
Jim, it wasn't me.
Well then, you don't have anything to worry about, do you?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have nothing to worry about.
I'll see you tomorrow. What are you doing, Jane?
This has to stop. Right here. Right now.
Jane, you just calm down. Put that gun down.
No, I can't do that, can I? Because you figured it out, haven't you, Jim?
What, did you send the email?
I don't want to do this. Please believe me when I tell you that.
Nobody's making you do anything. You just put that gun down. We can sit, we can talk it through.
No. No, see, you don't understand. See, I can't let her win. Not after everything she's done to me and my family.
Catherine.
Forgive me.
Oh, oh.
I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. What have I done? Oh God, what have I done? Mom? 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 Are you okay?
Bye, Tony. So he's late again?
I guess. He hasn't called or anything. Do you want me to try him?
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm sure he'll get here when he can. I'll be in his office.
Jane? Are you okay?
Catherine in yet?
She's in Jim's office.
Jane. Jane, what's going on?
Shut up. It's my time to talk now. And you're gonna listen. You know how many times I've dreamt of doing exactly this? You have no idea the hell you have put me and my mother through. But you're about to find out. See, Sean killed himself because of you. No, I know that you don't know that because you were too busy prancing around Europe like a big shot.
Jane, that is not true.
Shut your mouth. And now my mother is also dead because of you. That's right. She died last night.
I'm so sorry.
You killed her. She was never the same after Sean's death. And that is all your fault. I waited a long time for a job to open up here at your daddy's company.
Why?
Because I wasn't gonna just forget about my brother and go on with my life like you did. You see, Sean meant something to me. I loved him.
You've been planning this for 5 years?
I've been planning this since the day we put my 19-year-old brother into the ground. Now we're gonna do this right. Call your father. Put him on speaker.
I don't think he's reachable. It's too early there, and he doesn't...
Do it. He's gonna see firsthand what it was like when my mother found out that her child was dead.
Jane, please, just listen to me for...
Call him!
James Morrison.
Say hi. Hi, Daddy.
Catherine? Hi, honey. You okay? You sound upset.
Mr. Morrison.
Yeah? Hello? Who's that?
Jane Parker. Do you remember me?
I'm Sean's sister. It's been a while since you've seen me.
Oh, yes, Jane Parker. Yes, I do remember you. What's this about?
I will tell you what this is about.
Jim Freely is dead.
Oh my God.
Looks like he was shot.
Are you certain?
Yeah. We'd like to take a look in his office.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Detective. Anything you need.
What happened?
Jim was murdered last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I will. I will. Thank you.
So, now you know.
Security.
Yes?
Call the police in Cranston. Tell them to go down to the regional office right away. Catherine's life is in danger.
Jane, look, you could go to prison for the rest of your life. Do you think that's what your mother or Sean would have wanted for you?
You have no idea what they would have wanted for me.
Jane? Jane, please, just listen to me. Think about everything you have to lose.
I have to lose? I have nothing left to lose. How do you feel about that? Huh?
No. Please, just listen to me and stay calm, please. Look, you don't need to do this.
Catherine?
Jane? Hello?
Catherine, it's urgent.
We're busy.
Jim's been murdered.
What?
Jane, please, listen to me. I can give you whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just name it. I can give it to you.
Catherine, are you okay? Can you open the door, please?
No, she can't.
Jane, Catherine, did you hear me? Jim has been murdered.
Go away!
Hey, can you open the door, please?
Stop it! Leave us alone! Just leave us alone!
Catherine? Catherine, can you hear me? What's happening?
Get an ambulance and call the police. Right away?
Oh my God.
Hey, what's going on?
Try not to move.
Hello?
Dad, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
An ambulance? I managed to get the gun away from Jane. The police are on their way. I can't believe she would do this.
My God, I never knew she had so much anger.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sean.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad you're okay. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost you.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I'll call you later. I have to deal with this.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
They better be biting, brother.
Don't worry, they will be.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Take care, Catherine.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I was a prosecutor. They're releasing Jane from the hospital today. And I'm going to transfer her to a psychiatric facility so she'll get the treatment that she needs.
Good. You sure you don't want to come?
Oh, no, thanks. I have a meeting with Dave Porter today. We're going to finalize the paperwork with the city. And I told Jim's daughter that I'd pack up the rest of his stuff in his office. She's going back to Atlanta tomorrow. Besides, I think you two could use some brother-brother time together.
You don't like fishing anyway.
That too.
I'll see you tonight. I love you.
I'm glad you're here.